196? What? I'm confused. Subreddit names confuse the hell out of me, okay? They still do to this day. Anyway, let's do it! Me building up the courage to unsubscribe from a YouTuber who I've watched grow and progressively become more annoying. No. We're starting with that? How many comments down below are going to be going, shoot, yep, I built up the courage, bye guys, nuh-uh, you can't do that. When you subscribed, you signed a contract in blood. Please don't leave me. Don't do that. Don't leave me, man. Bear robbing a bank. Stick him up. Teller raises hands. How'd you get so big? Okay, I've never seen that one before. I've never even seen a variant of that one before. Maybe I started living under a rock recently, but that's adorable. See, that's the kind of dad joke I want to see more of in the world, man. Ohio Supreme Court rules that boneless wings can have bones in them. Another reason to dislike Ohio. There's two reasons to like Ohio. Jungle Jim's, that kick-ass grocery store that I've been to multiple times. I used to live in the area. And Scott the Woz. That's it. Those are your two reasons to actually like Ohio. I'm not kidding with you, right? But really? This is just adding to the list of reasons why Ohio is a slang term now, okay? You guys gotta figure it out. 2 is nothing. One of the smallest numbers. You'll be fine. Failed 2 exams this week. Should I drop out? Yes! That's the outlook we need on a lot of stuff. 2 is nothing. One of the smallest numbers. Kim Yeji. Is it Yehi or Yeji? Because I'm not sure where she's actually from. Oh, South Korea. Duh. I'm an idiot. The woman who just set a new world record for the women's 25-meter pistol. Hideo Kojima will be on a Zoom call with her within 30 days. I hope this happens. I'm not kidding. I genuinely hope she gets a chance to be in Death Stranding 2. If not, just to make a little extra money, I think that'd be awesome. I saw a joke also recently where someone said, white people don't say women are cool anymore. They say, Hideo Kojima's gonna be putting her in a game ASAP. They're right though. And you want to know what? That's not our fault. That's his fault. Hideo Kojima is friends with everyone, okay? Alt-tab out of game. Game music continues to play. Another PC pleb issue. Doesn't happen on my PS5. Nothing happens on your PS5, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've always been a PlayStation guy. Always. But when I finally started getting into PC gaming, I kind of fell out of that for sure. I have a PS5. It sits and collects dust. I could probably count on 0 hands how many PS5 games I have sitting on. Okay, I'm kidding. I've got let's see here, 5. I have 5 PlayStation 5 games, and 2 of them are remakes / remasters of games that came out on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Kind of a garbage generation. I'll be honest with you. With Xbox too, but for different reasons. The Switch, clear monster this time. Taps the sign. Video game music isn't real music. What the f*** did I do with my life? Am I even real? I love C418 or C418. I've never heard another person say the artist name out loud, but I love that guy. He's crazy. Crazy in a fun way. Daniel, we love you. We think you're great. Also, that is some low-tier bait though, right? Video game music isn't real music. Someone needs to pay rent. Big things happening in the 3D print community. The 20 cigarettes adapter. No. 500 cigarettes. Let's just go all the way. Let's make it happen, folks. Zeb will appear in The Mandalorian and Grogu. Blork will appear in The Grungle Man and Binkus. Yeah, Look, I love Star Wars. I don't love it as much as I did when I was a kid. I was one of those kids that, wore out VHS tapes and all that nonsense. And I have enjoyed a great bit of current Star Wars. But Drew Gooden put it best, where, at its worst right now, Star Wars is a lot of, remember that guy? Remember that guy? I know you remember this guy. The whole point of Grogu's existence is because, whoa, he's a little Yoda! And even though it's not Yoda, that's kind of the whole reason they put him in there, right? I mean, sure, yes, there's a real story behind it. I do like The Mandalorian. I enjoy it. But let's be honest here. They knew what they were doing when they were like, what if we had another Yoda or another member of his species show up? All that brand recognition from Yoda is going to come crashing down in money. Star Wars as an IP has been so goddamn boring and lazy as of late. May 2014. Senator Bill Heffernan complains about the lack of metal detectors in Parliament, tabling a pipe bomb he's brought with him as evidence. That's just going from 0 to 1,000. You skipped 100, 200, 300, 400. You jumped all the way to the top of the scales with that. Why couldn't you have brought in, I don't know, a wrench? I'd rather get 1 cent a second than 2.5 million, okay? 1 cent a second is 1.3 billion every other week. Hardly a difficult choice. Literally, how did you reach this result? I just thought of the biggest number I know and commented it. You know what? Dude, fair. Honestly, fair. If you're honest about just making shit up, our annual tradition of sacrificing billionaires to appease Poseidon is going well, I see. Ah, that's what people were referring to. Gotcha. Tech billionaire Mike Lynch is missing after $18 million yacht sank off the Italian coast. Well, money doesn't buy smarts. It also, smarts does not get you to that money. Asked my Japanese friend what he did while he was in America, and he crumpled up US dollar bills and stuffed them in his pocket, like in the movies, bought an apple, rubbed it on his pants and ate it on the street, walked up to a cop and tried to talk to him. Okay? What's up with the last one? Is that like a thrill? Because, like, they might beat you up or something? What's the point of the last one? Walked up to a cop and tried to talk to him. Oh, bought an apple, rubbed it on his pants and ate it on the street. Brother, I've been there. Do you fuck with video downloader bots? It's actually crazy what HRT can do in a year. Damn, how you doing? Evolution can give me pattern-seeking brain. To avoid predators? Yes, for the love of God, stop. Are we still doing this shit? Update. I lasted approximately 24 minutes at FetishCon. The first person I saw upon entering was an old man dressed as a baby. Wow, at FetishCon? Going to FetishCon and shaking my head the whole time so people know I disagree with it. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I didn't know there was a FetishCon. It makes sense, I guess. There's rules. There's rules out there, man. If it exists, there will be a con of it at some point, if there's big enough fandom. And boy, oh boy, fetishes sure have their fandom. I've just seen my doctor quickly close the Wikipedia page for bones. All right, look, everyone has a specialty. It's fine if your doctor's specialty isn't bones, okay? Look, I've been wondering about that myself for a while. Like, how much knowledge can we conceivably require a human being to have about any given profession at a time? Like, if you're a doctor who, like a family doctor, you go in, you have them give you a checkup, maybe they can prescribe you something to help with sleep or maybe weight loss or something. And how much do we reasonably expect them to know about everything? Because obviously they know everything about the body for the most part in terms of, like, how many organs you have, what they all do, how they all function with each other, what are the names of every little part inside your body. But bones is a separate specialty for doctors, right? At a certain point, isn't it? Where some parts of the body are so complex, some organs are so complex and important that a lot of doctors will go, well, I want to learn and be the master of that. I mean, again, I don't really know. We probably got some doctors up in the house that know way more than me, for sure. But specialties exist for a reason, because if you try to make somebody learn everything about everything, well, that's not gonna work and more mistakes are gonna be made. Screw French people. What? Do you really think this shit is out of context? There's only hell for the baguette. Okay. What? Billie Eilish is 18 years old now. Okay, no, we're not doing this one. Do you know how old she is now? Do you know how old this image is now? Oh, yeah, forklift. Okay, bye. There's no greater pain in this world than white people discovering a thing you like. Like what? I want to know. I'll find it. Oh my God. That's the meanest threat ever. Oh man, I'm white. I'm gonna find that thing you like, and I'm gonna love it too. Yeah. Joe Biden caught snoozing on a beach. This is grounds for impeachment. Is it? Wait a minute. Are presidents not allowed to go to bed? Or sleep or nap or anything like that? Do they have to be up throughout their entire term? I didn't know that. That's pretty tough, dude. Wow. Okay. You just blew my mind, John Bummett, PhD. Name a dish from anywhere in the world that is objectively superior to this. Famine. Wait, what is this even supposed to be? Is that like a really sharp scoop of mashed potatoes, gravy, big-ass steak fries, and I don't know what that is? Whatever. Fortnite has now been cited in more than 200 divorce proceedings. I mean, I'll be real with you. With how many divorces happen worldwide, that seems pretty low. I'm gonna be real with you. This is one of those things that were way funnier in my head. Hey, Beavis, you should flip the sign so it says 69. Yeah, 69. Oh, they don't think it's that funny anymore. Yeah, I know, I'm an idiot. That's great, though. See, I would fit right in with these two, because I would see that and go, oh yeah, I could totally do the same thing. That's not how it works. I really relate to Beavis and Butthead because I too am a complete moron. Gun country bad at gun. I gotta admit, though, it did seem kind of funny. Like nothing? No meddling at all? Like, what are we even doing here, man? That's what we're all about. Guns left, guns right. One of the biggest industries on the planet, guns. We've got almost as many guns as there are people on Earth. Like, we didn't place at all? One time I got pulled over. So I got the cop's name from the ticket and used it to find his Facebook. Then his wife's Facebook. She was pregnant. Then found her due date and rescheduled my court date for the birth of his firstborn child. You know what? Wow. I don't even know what to say. That's some mastermind level shit right there. I didn't know you could just reschedule your court date for whatever date you want, but okay. How likely are you to recommend Windows 10 to a friend or colleague? No, I'm not likely at all. Please explain why you gave it this score. I need to understand, or I need you to understand, that people don't have conversations where they randomly recommend operating systems to one another. This is not true. Have you ever seen a Linux user? Yes. And I gotta say, he could not care less about recommending operating systems to me, all right? As a matter of fact, he does the majority of his job on a Mac now, all right? And this is a guy who in high school would show up every day with a new flavor of Linux, all right? Every day he had a new one, okay? I was always confused because, what? Should we do something? It's fine. They all go into the square hole anyway. Same, dude. Had a dream where Moist Critical got exposed for something terrible. So he made a video about his own drama with a cartoony disguise, and no one knew it was him. You know what's awesome? He did do this. He did actually post a video called Moist Critical Situation is Crazy or something like that. I was a little disappointed to see that he didn't put on the goofy disguise for the thumbnail, though. If he had fully committed to it, would have been 10,000 times funnier. Nonetheless, it was still funny to see him do it. Yeah, there it is. Moist Critical Situation is Crazy. Just, goddamn it, he could have gone to a Party City, bought the stupid glasses. Damn it, come on, Charlie. Use your money for good. How they found J.K. Rowling after she hasn't tweeted for a week? I cannot believe the mold thing is true. Like, just, it has to be, right? Holy crap, it's wild. See, I had a conversation with a buddy of mine about this. If you have billions of dollars, hell, if you have tens of millions of dollars, what is the actual excuse for not always having everything a good repair? Always. I don't care if your house is the size of a country. If you've got that much money, you can afford to have it literally be flawless, perfect, clean, squeaky, awesome, fixed up, working all the time forever. Is it just the laziness of picking up the phone? Because I feel like she has a personal assistant that she could just say, hey, I got mold in the house, fix it. All right, boop, 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 call him up and it'll be fixed in a month. I don't understand how you can have infinite money and never fix a thing or be so cheap. I don't get it. Now imagine this. A Japanese guy really into American culture learns English through Family Guy and constantly speaks like Peter Griffin. I feel like there is a subset. We've got Weeaboo over here, right? They have Westaboo. They're not speaking like Family Guy. Actually, I heard that King of the Hill was quite popular in Japan, so they're more likely to talk like Dale, okay? But I do know that there's subculture in Japan where they love the American cowboys, all right? The six-shooters, the hats, the whole 9 yards. They come over here, they visit western towns and stuff like that, and I think that's the coolest shit in the world, man. I'm into boys, but she's still really pretty. Bruh, that's really sus. Sir, I am gay. Caught in 4K. What? I caught you acting sus. Okay. What does that mean, you fool? You fool! Trump, slurring, says he's okay with climate change and rising sea levels because he thinks he'll have more oceanfront property. Oh, that took me a second to realize it was H-Bomber Guy. Never mind. Me and who has depression is in love. Didn't know that was one word. Is in love. Y'all always think mental illness is cute until someone actually has depression and doesn't brush their teeth for a week. Yeah, I think the romanticization of mental issues has got to chill a little bit because they are issues. Depression doesn't make me sexy or anything. I mean, nothing really does, but I digress. That's not what it is. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible thing that drags you down in every aspect of your life. There's no way anyone's finding me, who can't get out of bed for 12 hours a day, attractive because of that fact. That's just, I don't know, it's weird. Please stop it. It's just strange and kind of unhealthy. No games, buy studios. No games, close studios. Still no games. What is this strategy called? I don't know, but I think at this point in time, we can say Microsoft is a multi-platform publisher for sure. Xbox exclusives, my ass. We were assured that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was going to be an Xbox exclusive. Nope. I mean, it's going to be for like a few months or something, but man, Xbox One destroyed the entirety of that division, man. I cannot believe how big a fumble the Xbox One was for that entire brand. Jar Jar Binks, after seeing you bench 250 pounds, "You're so strong!" Meet autistic girl. She's just like me, OMG. Really into sci-fi? Okay. Go on a date. She keeps talking about internet stuff. Touch on anime. She suddenly asks, "What's a husbando?" and if it's like a male waifu. Yeah. Says her first one was General Grievous and how super cool he was. Conversation derails. Reveals to me she has a robot fetish and wishes she could change her body to be taller and stronger and prettier. What do I do now? That was super awkward and I have no way to respond. We don't give a shit. I may have caused thousands to suffer, but if you kill me, you'll be the same as me. I don't care. That logic just never really works out. If you kill me, you'll be the same, even though I've done way, way worse things to way, way more people. Okay. Neil deGrasse Tyson critiques thumpers and sandworms in Dune Part 2. I feel like he does it at this point because he knows people find it's hilarious / annoying. It is annoying, but it is also kind of funny. You can't thump sand. If you do this to sand, slams fist, nobody else is gonna hear it. They may have the worm going straight fast, but that's not how physics works. They got a curl. 14-year-old Neil deGrasse Tyson. You can't stuff me in that locker. The proportions of my body are too large to make such an act possible. Okay. I think at a certain point we just have to not take Neil deGrasse Tyson's movie critiques too seriously. The man is a scientist. He, despite his attempts, is not an entertainer. He is just a guy who knows science. And sometimes he's wrong about that too. Fantasy setting has magic and flying creatures. Still using horses as main transportation. Setting has nuclear energy. Still using coal as main energy source. What? What games are doing that? Visit France. They use le unironically. No, the JD in JD Vance does not stand for Jorkin de Penis. Yes, it does. This is Tim Walls' family. Oh my God! They're normal people! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, it's a group of regular-looking people, my God! Looks normal. What's the problem here? Just sharing. We'll let others find problems if there are any. You're such a pussy, dude. I love that. He thought it was a dunk. Someone called him out for his dumbass, half-ass, not really take. And there you go. Oh, I was just sharing it. No, if anybody has a problem, I'm sure they'll figure it out. No, they'll find out. Whatever, dude. People are leaving Kamala's rally. People started leaving because the rally ended. Damn, you're supposed to leave when it's over? I love cheating. If you don't cheat, what the hell is wrong with you? Have you ever been cheated on? Oh, I forgot some people are in relationships. To clarify, I love to violate academic integrity on exams. Vacation is just too good right now. We'll be back soon though, champs. We have lots to talk about. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we know which island you're taking a vacation on. So is he just gonna come back to great financial success despite everything that happened? Because people like to complain about cancellation a lot, and then they just continue like nothing ever happened and are doing better than they ever were before. So I'm a little confused about people that bitch about cancellation and not being able to make jokes anymore or anything like that. Thinking about the girl I saw in the Delhi metro charging her phone, but her cord was too short, so she put her phone on her head. I mean, that's just innovation, though. I once saved a mother with an unborn child from a burning building. She was so grateful for my help that she agreed to name her child after me. I said, name her Novatas? Which was the name of my first company. She did. 21 years later, the daughter became a very successful travel influencer with a large following and got into contact to thank me for saving her life. I sued her for copyright infringement. I had trademarked the name way back before her birth, and she had been using it for her branding. Legally, I was entitled to a lot of her revenue because her mother was silly enough to fall for this trick. You enter the game as soon as you're born, and you can't miss a day playing it. It's funny, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if any of that was true, at least a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Mainly the suing somebody else part, just in general. When the random e-celeb you dislike for just being dumb and annoying and unfunny is finally outed for a legitimate reason to dislike them. Okay. See, I don't know why you, if there's a legitimate reason, okay, totally fair game, for sure. But I don't understand I just don't like this person. I really hope they're a bad, evil person who has hurt other people so I feel vindicated in my feelings. That's weird. That part's weird. Look, again, as I said, if something comes out that is very legitimate, like they're committing crimes or they're, really with other people and harming them, cool. But I don't understand the sitting in the back, hoping that that person is evil or bad or will hurt somebody just so you can feel, I knew it. I always knew it. Which one are you? A circle? And the Triangle Factory? How queer. I've never seen such a thing. I must inquire about this further with my supervisor post-haste. I guess we're doing circles now. God damn it. Speaking of doing circles, I got nothing. I really got nothing. I thought I was going to have something there, but